But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness.
Dom DeMarco.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me.
Dom DeMarco.
I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your
Dom DeMarco.
Welcome back to Positively Honest Podcast, where we keep it absolutely positively honest. Bruh, that song is for Manchester City, the champions, the ones who have done it, the ones who just won triple title. The only second motherfucking club in the history of the Premier League who have won triple titles in 1 year.
Dom DeMarco.
Yo, chat.
Dom DeMarco.
Chat. I hope you guys watched the game between Inter Milan and Manchester City. I really hope you guys did, because if you did, you just watched a history, you know what I'm saying? Like a game that really won on the history books. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. You feel me?
Nope.
And what a game that was. And first of all, let me just get this out of the way. Inter Milan, what a game they have really performed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they actually showed a hella courage. You feel me? Because it takes courage to really get in there and play against or compete against a team that is dominating, you know what I'm saying, in Europe, who is like unstoppable, who just won the Premier League, who just won FA Cup. You feel me? And they were just poised. They had like 98% of winning chance of the Premier League. I mean, the Champions League. So Inter Milan really did pretty well, because to really play like that, man. And the only thing that I disagree was, like, I wish they would have just put Lukaku on a starting lineup, on a starting team, because he was on fire when they put him in. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they were amazing. They were pressing the ball when they didn't have the ball. When they did have the ball, they really were in control. They were holding the ball. They were starting the ball from the back. You feel me? Like, what? Only Manchester City do that. They always keep the ball. You know what I'm saying? The possession is always high, but not with Inter Milan. So who knew Inter Milan would have been made it to the Champions League semifinal? Nobody.
Nope.
Nobody would have predicted. If I would have said, like, the beginning of this year, hey, guess what? Inter Milan will make it to the final of the Champions League playing against Manchester City. You'd be like, what? You must be out of your mind. Because the way they were playing, the way they're performing, it didn't look like a team that was going to go to the Champions League final.
Nope.
It did not.
Nope.
So, Shout out to Inter Milan.
Yonder Marco.
For real, for real. And since we get that out of the way, and I'm sure they're gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're gonna do pretty well. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Lukaku, obviously. You know what I'm saying? He took pretty good shots. You know what I'm saying? He blocked one of them actually. But yeah, let's actually watch some of these pictures. We'll get into it, man. Like, especially, or do you guys wanna first, whatchamacall, actually, yeah, let's watch this, because I wanted to, because we'll come back to this, but oh man, these they really deserve this Champions League. If you know how much it means to the coach, I mean, winning this Champions League, to the coach, to the players, to the staff, to the training staff, to the owners of the club. It's kind of weird to say, to be honest. It's kind of weird to say the owners, because in reality, you know what I'm saying, even these guys are getting paid, but like, if you really look at it, it's kind of slavery. But that's another, you know what I'm saying, that's another show. But it's really outstanding, man, because you know, if you only know how much it means to these players winning triple title, not only one, not two, but triple titles in 1 year.
Yonder Marco.
What an amazing, and that is over, like, forget the money, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like 300 million, over 300 million price. I think it's equivalent to 300 million altogether, if not even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said 300, not 3. Okay? So that Abu Dhabi own club, Manchester City, they are like, I don't even know a word to describe. But for Guardiola, I ain't gonna lie, man. We'll get into it. We'll hear from him, definitely. But for those of you guys who are watching, chat, if you were watching like how Guardiola really reacted when Manchester City won the Champions League, you know how much it means, or how much it meant for him to really win this Champions League, because that's the only league, or the only title apparently he didn't win with Manchester City. Okay? And he finally did it. A lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of haters, a lot of critics were just fucking, every time we say, you know, this guy right here, he's one of the best managers in the Premier League, if not only in the Premier League, but in the world. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of haters would be like, oh, well, did he won the Champions League? At that time,
Nope.
but it was bound to happen. It was inevitable. Like, fuck is she talking about? You know, the way his team was performing. You feel me? Like, you know, the way, you know what I'm saying, like how they were winning other titles. What makes you think that he was not going to win the Champions League? It was just a matter of time. It was not if. It was a matter of when. What time? When is he going to win? It's not like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, if he really going to win the Champions League. Only haters will say that. The same haters who will not congratulate this guy, or who will not give his credit, because you got to give credit where credit is due. Otherwise, you just become like a clown. Like, for real. A clown hater. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to, you know what I'm saying, put your feelings aside, even if you're a fan of other team, like shitty United, like Manchester United. Like, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You had your time. Maybe you will get your time. But don't be a hater. It's not your time right now. It's much the city's time. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta step aside professionally and, you know what I'm saying, recognize this team is brilliant team, individually and as a team. And you know what I'm saying, you can learn a lot. And actually they went on the history books. Like, we will definitely talk about this team years and years to come, because there's a lot to learn. And you know what I'm saying, like, people though, like, let me just say one thing. People, it's just funny thing. People will not give credit to somebody. Like, they will deny how much somebody changed the game, okay? I'm talking about in general. But as soon as that person is not there anymore, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh my God, what a legacy. Like, I'm like, what? What?
Stupid.
You just, like, what the fuck? What makes you just see, what makes you recognize all of his accomplishment just now when he was gone? But you was not giving his flowers when he was alive. Like, what the fuck is your, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit, I don't get it. But, you know, it's a human nature, I guess. But this team, man, I cannot say good. Like, I cannot praise enough. Like, I cannot give, like, it's just the way they perform. Even though, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, you guys already know, if you tune in, if you've been watching this, if you've been watching me more than one show, okay, that I don't really cap at all.
Nope.
It's not my cup of tea.
Nope.
You feel me? There's a reason why this channel is called Positively Honest. We keep it real without without being negative. We keep it real. We call it as it is. You know what I'm saying? And we move on. We don't just, you know what I'm saying? We don't call it as it is. Sometimes when you telling the truth, sometimes when you catch lies, you know what I'm saying, and you tell the truth, it's a kind of human nature as well to just go negative once you find out that, you know what I'm saying, once you find the truth, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to keep it positive. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, chat, shout out to Manchester City.
Dom
Shout out to
DeMarco.
Guardiola, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this, I'm sure this means a lot. This means more to Manchester City than the Premier League title, the Premier League trophy. I guarantee you, because they have won that before. But for the Champions League, this is their first time. So you know, this is their first time winning the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? And now it's only Arsenal. let me laugh. Yo. Now Arsenal fans, I'm glad, like, there's no reason you guys are gonna talk to me. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason, even though you know what I'm saying, like, even though I used to fuck with, like, main Arsenal players like Thierry Henry, a lot of Patrick Vieira, you feel me? Reyes, if you even know all of these players, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to fuck with those players, but like I said, I've always been a fan of individual talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a, you know what I'm saying, a big fan of the clubs. The clubs are just, in my opinion, they just do a little bit too much. But I'm a, you know what I'm saying, I like to follow the stories of these players, what it means to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they came from, they struggled. This is like a real life stories. This is a real life human beings, okay? sometimes we just look at them as like fucking robots because they are professional players. Okay? But shout out to them, man. This is like I said before. This is brilliant, man. And I kind of like I've been predicting this, to be honest with y'all. A lot of you guys are just witnessing what I've been predicting this whole time. You know what I'm saying? And I got to prove. If you go back, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the season, I've been telling y'all, man, this team is just like one of the best teams in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it when they eliminated Bayern Munich. Not only eliminated, but embarrassed them. That's when I knew, like, yo, it's over. They got him. They got him. You feel me? They got the trophy. So, shout out to this guy, like, really played well. Like, for real, man. With the rare documentary from you, sir. Tony Stones. You were amazing, man. You were playing. What a brilliant game you had today. What a brilliant game, sir. You feel me? So, but this guy, oh my God. The boss, the genius, the smart, like, the humble. Like, chat, let me know. Do you think this guy is the best coach in the world right now? Yes or no? In the chat. Leave a comment in the chat. Like, if not, if you say, no, this is not the best manager, who then? Huh? If it's not Guardiola, who do you think is the best manager then? Because in my opinion, this guy is not one of them. He is right now, in this current time, 2023, he's one of the best coach. He is the best coach. Apparently, he's on fire. So, I don't know. Like, if you disagree, like, you gotta, like, give me names. Who do you think's better than this guy? Not Jurgen Klopp.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Not fucking Arteta.
Nope.
Like, don't even fucking get me started.
Stupid.
None of this, man. None of these coaches, not only in the Premier League, but I'm talking about overall. Go to fucking La Liga, go to Bundesliga, go to fucking the Premier League. You feel me? What do they call the French? What do they call? I know Serie A is Italy. I don't know the French, man. But go that one too as well. And let me know if you can find a coach that's better than Pep Guardiola right now. You couldn't find it, right?
Nope.
That's what I thought, man. But anyways, speaking of Guardiola, I really want to hear from him and see what it means to him. Like, how much does it mean to you, sir? Even though, you know what I'm saying, he's a humble guy. He really don't like to talk about himself that much. But let's hear what he got to say. Let me put the volume up so you guys can hear what the fuck he's talking about. All right? Here we go.
Oh! The main man.
Hello, boss. What's up? How you doing?
Congratulations.
Pep, thank you so much for joining us. There is so much respect for you at this desk. That's all I've heard all evening long.
Is the funniest show in the Champions League this season?
Yes, of course.
I follow sometimes some moments
Okay, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite? Let's get
say
the
Michael,
serious
please.
stuff out the way first. Come on, who's your favorite?
Boss, we won the treble together. You know where you gotta go.
Man, this is the only thing about, like, oh my god, I was gonna say something crazy, but I took it back. You can see it, man. You can see it. I was gonna say something about these fucking three guys. This guy right here, and Jamie Carragher, and whatever her name is. I fuck with Thierry Henry. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's trying to be funny, he keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see. You know what I'm saying? He still keep it professional. But these other, like, and not so much about Jamie Carragher, but this fucking dude, bro. Holy. How did Parma trust these fucking? But let's go ahead. They'd be like doing the most all day. You couldn't even watch you couldn't even watch the game. Did chat agree, chat? Like, where y'all watching the game? Cause I was watching at Paramount. Holy, bro, these two guys, bro. I'm like, can I just please just watch the game? And they were just doing the most, man. But anyways, they were just doing the most a little bit with Pep Guardiola. But I guess call it a humor or whatever.
Congratulations.
I have a question for the boss. Tactically, I thought in the 5-3
There we go, Thierry Henry.
very important were going to be your center backs, and that's exactly how the goal came. If Akanji doesn't drive, Bastoni doesn't come out, you don't play the ball because you don't create that overload. And I know then Rodrigo will get the applause and everything, but I thought that if Akanji is not brave to go in, nothing happens. Did you tell him that?
But I tell him many things we tell him. And sometimes they do it, sometimes don't. So this competition this trophy is so difficult. The anxious, there is no people in the world with desire to win this competition than the players. And we felt it in the first time.
You can see he's losing his voice, chat.
For the first time, boss, I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you see, I wanted to do that all my life.
Sorry.
You did it to me so many times. Stay on the line.
Yes.
Oh my, see, they even fucking, bro, they even took over Thierry Henry. Even Thierry Henry is jumping and trying to make jokes. Like, everything is not, it's not a joke. Everything's not a fucking joke. Look, Guardiola, he was not going for it. He was just like, he just passed right by it. Like, watch. He's not laughing. He just like watch.
It's the first half, the space with Johnny was when Stones with Chanaloglu jammed to Rodri, and the space with John Stones that we didn't find it. And the second half was a little bit better. We scored a goal, and after we had the Phil Foden, the clear chance, and after the end, this competition is a coin. So what happened if now we are a genius? How good is Manchester City? Congratulations. And we could draw. Eddie saved like in the past didn't save, and save against Sané. In Etihad Stadium 1-0, today saved 2 or 3, in the past didn't save it. This competition is like that. That's why Premier League is every week. With the win, you are the best. Here,
What's the difference between this team now and what you've had in the last couple of years? Why has this team won?
I would say with 4 central defenders, we defend properly in our box. Now is a bigger step, I think. Now we enjoy defending, yeah.
Speaking of defenders, I forgot to talk about how Kyle Walker was on the bench today. And a lot of you guys who don't know a lot about soccer or football, or maybe just because maybe you guys are young, you know what I'm saying, maybe you guys don't know a lot about it, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta, like, maybe you guys are new fans, but fuck, I lost my point. What the fuck?
With Manu, sometimes I had the feeling that we are.
It came back to me. Kyle Walker. A lot of you guys were just like falling for how like players cap. When players cap, a lot of you fans, some of you new fans, you guys just fall for it. Like Alexandro Arnold, Liverpool's right wing defender, right? A lot of people thought that this was one of the best defenders in England and in the Premier League. Guess what? That was not the case.
Nope.
Yeah, he's fast. Yeah, he's an okay player, but you cannot trust Arnold. You cannot trust Kyle Walker. When you need a control, and just like Pep Guardiola said it right now, when you want reliability, when you want 4 solid defenders that you can rely on, that you can trust, Kyle Walker is not one of them. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And for him to be on the bench today proves that. Okay? So let's continue.
We're defenders.
Pep, can I ask you, we had a debate before the game, what was more difficult to win, the Premier League or the Champions League? You're the deciding vote.
Well, I am a master winning the Premier League.
Yo! Chat, my battery is dying, but I want you to guys just watch this. I'll be right back, okay?
Drop the mic.
and not the Champions League. So normally the most difficult to win is the most difficult to be. But yeah, I like to win the Champions League for the fact we won it, but especially for give credit to the 5 Premier Leagues and the 4 Carabao Cups and the FA Cups.
And
because.
And the style of play and everything.
No, but of course, we cannot deny. So we'll Treble will be part of the immortality. That's true.
Are you exhausted?
Huh?
Are you exhausted? It's been such a long season.
I need a glass of wine or beer or whatever.
So, Gaffer, you said at the start, beforehand, this is the funniest show.
Sorry?
You said at the start, this is the funniest show. Do you watch the clips on Twitter?
Yeah, some clips on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one? Which one do you like the most?
But normally...
Oh, my.
Normally introduction for Katie. When destroy you. When
Today
destroy
was
you.
good. Today was good. Yeah. You'll see.
Oh, he's so sad. Okay, he said we have to cut.
Boss. Well done.
We appreciate you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Well done.
Thank you. Jimmy. No, of course, we cannot deny. So we'll Treble will be part of the immortality. That's true.
Are you exhausted?
Huh?
Are you exhausted? It's been such a long season.
I need a glass of wine or beer or whatever.
So, Gaffer, you said at the start, beforehand, this is the funniest show.
Sorry?
You said at the start, this is the funniest show. Do you watch the clips on Twitter?
Yeah, some clips on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one? Which one do you like the most?
But normally...
Oh my God, bro. What happened to used to talk about sports? They don't even fucking talk about that shit anymore. Do you watch us? Oh my God, where do you watch us? Twitter? The clips? Bro, what a fucking losers, bro.
Normal introduction for Katie. When destroy
Today,
you. When
today
destroy
was
you.
good. Today was good. Yeah. You'll see.
Oh, he's so sad. Okay, he said we have to cut.
Boss. Well done.
We appreciate you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That was smooth. You see how he was not fucking with that? He was like, watch. Listen to this part. What a lame ass fucking, oh my God, embarrassing. Like Drake said. What an embarrassing moment, bro. Watch.
Oh, he's so sad. Okay, he said we have to cut.
Oh my God. When the person you fucking interviewing says, he said we have to cut, you know it's a lame ass fucking interview. Cause you supposed to tell, okay, oh, you know, normally they would say, this fucking media will say, oh, I think the producer will want us to go. Any final words? Or they'll be like, okay, 30 seconds, you know, the producer want us to go. But for you to fucking, but for him, for Guardiola, the person you were fucking interviewing, to say, okay, he want us to cut. Just for him to get out of the situation, man, that's how you know it was fucking lame ass. Man, it's all good though. But shout out to Guardiola, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish you guys would have seen how much it meant to him. Like, he was literally crying. He had tears on his eyes, bro. Like, it made me emotional. Like, when I saw, like, first, he was hugging every player. And he was just like, he couldn't stop crying, bro. That's how you know. He said, he's a master of winning the Premier League. That's like, he already take care of that. But he wanted to win the Champions League. And he finally did it. Which I believe, you know, which makes me think, like, next season, it's not going to be all of that. When you reach your goal, like Jurgen Klopp, you're just going to fucking chill. But I don't know if that's Guardiola. Guardiola always keeps going. He already won, you know what I'm saying, a lot of titles with other clubs. And he still keeps going. So we'll see, man. We are actually blessed to watch this manager in our era. For real. We're like, a lot of you guys are just taking it for granted, but like, don't. This is brilliant. The freaking earthquake after an earthquake. You know what I'm saying? So for them to actually, you know what I'm saying, reschedule, like relocate and still host without, you know what I'm saying, like flawlessly, it's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Turkey. You guys are brilliant. But look at this guy, bro. Look, he's really thinking about, like, oh my God, how much he means. Amazing, man. One day, maybe one day, I will definitely meet this guy. Maybe one day, God willing, one day, I would love to meet Pep Guardiola. One day, I would love to meet this guy and just have a, you know what I'm saying, just a normal conversation. Just, you know what I'm saying, it could be short, it could be long, because I respect people's time. And like, you fucked up fucking lames, but he's just reflecting the moment. This is a big moment in his career and in Manchester City's career. Like, this is a big moment, and you can see how much it means to him. Man, amazing, man. Amazing. Look. Man. Get you a girlfriend that look at you like this, man. If your girlfriend or your wife don't look at you like this, she ain't the one. She ain't the one, Chad. If your, you know what I'm saying, loved ones, your family don't look at you like that, and you know what I'm saying, look at you like that, like they are so proud of you. They ain't your fucking blood.
Nope.
I swear to God, man. Look at that, bro. Look at that face, man. Look at that smile, man. He's so proud. You feel me? Amazing, man. Oh my God. What a legacy. This guy will definitely is gonna go to the history books. Nope.
Be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold blood in this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be greatness. I just wanna be.
Talk about greatness. Talk about greatness. Talk. Man. Congratulations to Manchester City for winning triple fucking title. You know what I'm saying? Triple trophy, man. And one of the reasons is this fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? But he's not the only one. The players actually take a part at it. You know what I'm saying? They were coachable. You know what I'm saying? And so shout out to Manchester City, man. I think that's pretty much it for that. For Manchester City and Inter Milan. We'll see what they do next season. Will they win the Champions League again? Will they only win the Premier League? Will they only win FA Cups? Will Guardiola just let his guard down after achieving one of his dreams? This is all questions that needs to be answered, and maybe we have to wait to get the answers. Sometimes you just gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm curious. Will he bring, you know what I'm saying, like a couple more players? Will some players leave Manchester City? How will that impact the team? Will Manchester City remain competitive next season? Will they, you know what I'm saying? We'll see how they do, man. Will Haaland break more records? Or will he just, you know what I'm saying, finally cool down and become those average, just like those average Premier League strikers? Or will he just keep dominating? You know what I'm saying? Who will improve? Who will challenge them? If any team. You know what I'm saying? Those are questions that needs to be answered, and we have to wait. But before we go, man, I want to actually talk about, because we talked about Lionel Messi going to the MLS, especially to Inter Miami. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys were like shocked that he actually he rejected over $1 billion contract in Saudi Arabia. He's like, nope, I can't. That lifestyle is not for me.
Nope.
Ronaldo is there. I don't want to compete against Ronaldo.
Nope.
Maybe he didn't say that, but I added that part. Maybe I don't want to continue the drama. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't want to. I just don't want to, like, maybe, I don't know. But we'll see what his decisions was. Like, why did he decided to go to Inter Miami? Why not Barcelona? Why not Al Ittihad? Why not any other club? Why Inter Miami? You know what I'm saying? Because the MLS is not big. The MLS is whack as fuck. But definitely his move will definitely help. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? But 2 years, how much will that help? 2.5 years to be exact of contract. And I feel like he will definitely go back to Barcelona in 1 more year and retire there. That's just my prediction. But what do you think, chat? Let me know. So we'll talk about that. And one of the reasons why we thought maybe was the reason is, number one, he already got a house in Miami or somewhere in Florida. I think it's in Miami. And he already got a deal with Abo and who else? There was another Italian company that he had a deal with, Adidas. Yeah, massive. You know what I'm saying? Like deals with these brands. And you already know, when you have a contract with these brands, man, they give you a lot of money. And that's on top of what you getting from Inter Miami. You feel me? So, and I'm sure the MLS, and one of the reasons why actually he decided is he want to follow David Beckham's footsteps. And that is someday owning MLS team, just like David Beckham did. You feel me? And Inter Miami, like I said yesterday's stream, Inter Miami is owned by 3 people, 2 billionaires and David Beckham. You feel me? 2 billionaires, George and Jose, and of course David Beckham. So, and one of the reasons why David Beckham, first place, one of the reasons why David Beckham switched to MLS in first place was he had a deal that was, part of the deal was David Beckham to own his own franchise and the MLS to actually fund. And if you know anything, David Beckham actually built one of the stadiums. Okay? So David Beckham has been really, really heavily into the MLS. And Lionel Messi and David Beckham have relationship. They are friends. I don't know how close they are, but I'm sure they talked before this. Definitely. Not I'm sure. They definitely talked. And part of the deal was, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you're going to get one of the MLS teams. You're going to make money. Like he did. He started with what, like 35 million? David Beckham did. And now that club is worth over 500 million. That's unheard of. So, let's hear what Messi has to say. Well, what is the reason? Okay, what is the reason why he chose Inter Miami over all other clubs? Let me put the volume up so you guys can hear.
La decisión de que
Actually, I don't think you're gonna understand, but hopefully you guys can read the subtitles. Or you want me to read it for you? Alright, cool. Alright, so he says, I have made the decision of going to Inter Miami.
voy a ir a Miami. Todavía no tengo
He says it's not 100% complete yet, Now we know it is 100% complete, but let's continue.
cerrado 100%, nos falta algunas cosas, pero bueno, decidimos.
He says, he goes on to say, but yeah, I have decided to continue my career there. He still did not give us explanation, but maybe it's coming.
Decidimos continuar el camino ahí. Sí, la verdad que sí, que...
There we go. Now he's trying to get into it. He says, yes, the truth is that, okay?
Que obviamente que tenía mucha gana, mucha ilusión de...
I was excited at the prospect of returning to Barcelona.
De poder volver, pero por otro lado...
But on the other hand, after seeing what I experienced,
la salida...
After leaving the club, I didn't want to be in the same position again.
En la misma situación y esperar a ver qué...
Waiting for what would happen and leaving my future in other people's hands.
De otro, por así decirlo, de alguna manera, quería tomar mi...
I wanted to take my own decision thinking about myself and my family.
Si bien escuché que se decía que...
Despite hearing that La Liga had...
que estaba todo bien.
Despite hearing that La Liga had accepted Barcelona's financial term. And that it was okay for me to come back.
Todavía faltaban muchísimas...
There were many things still left to... I also heard that they had to sell players.
Dar sueldo a jugador y la verdad que
and reduce some players' salaries, and I didn't want to get involved with all of that. Damn, that's brilliant.
Yo no quería pasar por eso, ni hacerme cargo de, o tener algo que ver con todo eso, la verdad que ya...
The truth is that I was already being accused of many false things during my career at Barcelona.
En el Barcelona,
and I am tired of that.
Quería pasar por todo eso. Con todo eso, la verdad que ya la decisión de que voy a ir a Miami. Todavía no tengo cerrado 100%, nos falta algunas cosas, pero bueno, decidimos continuar el camino ahí. Sí, la verdad que sí, que obviamente que tenía mucha gana, mucha ilusión de poder volver, pero por otro lado, después de haber vivido lo que viví, la salida que tuve, el cual no quería volver a estar otra vez en la misma situación y esperar a ver qué iba a pasar y dejar mi futuro en manos de otro, por así decirlo de alguna manera. Quería tomar mi propia decisión pensando en mí, en mi familia. Si bien escuché que se decía que la liga había soltado todo y que estaba todo bien para que vuelva, todavía faltaban muchísimas otras cosas que se den. Escuché que tenían que vender jugadores o bajar sueldo a jugador, y la verdad que yo no quería pasar por eso, ni hacerme cargo o tener algo que ver con todo eso. La verdad que ya se me acusó de muchísimas cosas que no fueron ciertas en mi carrera en el Barcelona, y ya estaba un poco cansado de pasar por todo eso.
Barcelona. Fucking lambs. Fucking pendejos. Leave Messi alone, man. I'm glad he, you know what I'm saying, he chose. I don't know if that's the real reason he chose, but if that's the real reason, hey, shout out to you, brother. You made a good decision, man. You made a good decision, brother. You made a good decision, man. Yes, sir. But I'm sure like it will definitely change. You know what I'm saying? The MLS, you know what I'm saying? Even that 2.5 years will definitely help. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is brilliant. You know, like, he's humble. That's one of the reasons why he is actually ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, he's humble, regardless how many Ballon d'Or or how many, like, regardless of winning the World Cup or the Champions League, 7 Champions League. You know what I'm saying? Like, scoring over 800 goals. Like, this guy, man, some call the magician. Like, he is brilliant. Especially if you guys know his history, his childhood history, where he came from. You'll be like, yo, give it up for. He came from a long way. He came a long way. He came a long way. And a lot of people doubted him. Oh, he's short. Oh, he misses penalties. Oh, he cannot win the World Cup. Messi is only a Barca player. Messi can't do shit when he plays for the national team. You know what I'm saying? When he don't have those players like Xavi or Iniesta, Messi is nothing. Like, they used to keep down, like, they used to just, like, you know what I'm saying, bring this guy, like, down, bro. You see what they did? Like, you see what PSG did to him when he went to Saudi Arabia over like for one day meeting. They fucking fined him and suspended him. This is one of the best players in the world that they doing that to. And it's not like he just didn't come to a game and just went to Saudi Arabia. Nah. And like he said, he actually notified whoever he's supposed to notify in PSG that he was going. You know what I'm saying? He had a meeting in Saudi Arabia with some brand deal. But I guess, you know, when you're like at the top, I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm sure like you heard it's lonely at the top. Definitely is. You know what I'm saying? I can see that because people, regardless, you know what I'm saying, regardless how good you are, they will always criticize you. They will find a way to criticize you. Regardless if you show what you are capable of. If you win and you become the GOAT, they will still find a way to criticize you. It's just hilarious. So there's no way, like, there's no winning. But shout out to Messi, man. Like, he is a unique player. We never had any player like him. For real, for real. So, and shout out to Manchester City for winning the Champions League, winning the triple titles. Like, that is brilliant. I said brilliant. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think, chat? Let me know, man. Let me know in the chat, man. Like, were you with them or were you guys supporting Inter Milan and you guys were Lukaku, man? God damn. By the way, have you guys seen? Let me see if there was. Let me see if there was that one picture where. Fuck, it was not here. It was the match. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it's not in here, but for those of you guys who were watching, it was Lukaku who fucking missed, and he didn't miss, but that was a good save from Edison. That motherfucker saved. What a beautiful goal. What a beautiful ball he saved, bro. Like, that could have been goal. It would have been 1-1 if it wasn't Edison's feet that he saved with. Damn, bro. And actually, you know what I'm saying, Lukaku blocked one. That was, I think, in my opinion, that was going in. Man, so Inter Milan, they definitely had a couple of chances to equalize. You know what I'm saying? But it was not theirs. This is for Manchester City. What a brilliant team. What a brilliant team, bro. And you can see how much, you know what I'm saying, it means to these players. Let me see. Let me see. There was a game. There was a, yeah, here. Let me see. What will this guy say? There was an interview right here. Yeah, this interview. I just want to show you a little bit of this interview. But first, actually, it was this interview right here. If I can even, no, not this one.
How's life? Life is good?
Unbelievable.
Did you, what was the anxiety levels, the nerves coming into this game? How high were they?
No, I was really nervous.
You were or you weren't?
No, I was really nervous, I have to say. Felt it in my stomach today.
Anybody else?
What does that mean?
Bro, these motherfuckers, bro. Bro. There's no way. There's no way. Bro. Bro.
Why? Stomach.
Game. How high were they?
No, I was really nervous.
You were or you weren't?
No, I was really nervous, I have to say. Felt it in my stomach.
He wanted to say he had a butterflies, you know what I'm saying? I felt it in my stomach. Like, why would you say that? Like, that's one of the gayest shit ever said. Like, you could ever say, like, what the fuck? But I get it though. That motherfucker said. But why would you even say that? Like, you gotta keep it professional. Like, you're having a conversation. Like, why would you say where else have you felt it? Like, that's not even that's a gay ass joke. Like, that's not even a good joke to make. Like, the lady get it, but Holland did not. Like, that's not a joke you make with a guy. Like, you see, like, these people are socially awkward, bro. I don't know how they made it.
You were or you weren't?
No, I was really nervous, I have to say. Felt it in my stomach today.
Anybody else?
Me.
Why are they always asking these awkward questions?
I'm asking this.
awkward, definitely awkward questions. What the fuck? Grow the fuck up, guys.
Always, I'm asking myself the same thing every time.
No, I was nervous, to be honest, because I feel it. I feel something big, and everyone knew it was a big game. We could win the treble. Of course, I felt it.
Don't say something big, bro.
As a team, and in the end, that's what really matters.
You speak about the pressure. We spoke to you a few months ago at the Etihad, and you said, I know I've been brought in. What for? This team has won the Premier League before. Did you feel that pressure individually in terms of the Champions League?
Yeah, I did. And also on the Premier League, because they won it twice. So for me to come in and don't win the Premier League would be not disaster, but not good, you know. So it's been really tough mentally last couple of weeks to know that I'm able to do it, and to do it now, such a relief. Honestly, it's unbelievable.
You're joining 3 other Norwegians who's done the same. How proud are you of that?
Yeah, it's to put the Norway on the map even more is fantastic. So
Norway's still shitty. You didn't put Norway on the map. Shut the fuck up.
So what?
Come on, Picnic.
It's your time, man. Enjoy.
Peter's lost for words.
I'm just happy for you. I think what happened in the last 2.5 weeks just shows you the pedigree of this team, because we've been covering that. You haven't really played well. You've been very, very effective. It hasn't been the style of play that was the important thing. It was about winning, and I think that's what's the big change in Man City. Was that now you can win ugly, and it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't have to be this elegant play, and that's how you do it. And today, I mean, you're riding your luck a little bit, but you had one chance, one moment of brilliance, taking advantage of a situation, and you scored, and that's how you do it.
Yeah, I agree. I think most of the team have learned a lot from the final 2 years ago, and it's a much more experienced team. They've been through a lot. Look at the last season, the last game in the Premier League. This is about proper experience, you know, and we know this, and we've been knowing this for ever since February, you know, when we knew Arsenal was in front there in Premier League, and also in Champions League. We knew we were going to meet Bayern, that's been winning Champions League many times, Real Madrid, that's been winning most of the time, and don't forget this team has also won a couple of times. So we knew we had to be mentally strong, and to go into the game, maybe not to play the most beautiful game, football, but to win it, because in these games it's the most important thing.
Earlier, your manager came over, Pep Guardiola, and he said this show is the funniest show on TV. I mean, would you agree with your manager?
No. Please say yes.
Sometimes you two are a bit awkward.
Dancing is definitely
I say sometimes a bit too much, or?
Yeah.
Do you think?
But do you want to show us how?
No, I'm not a dancer. I'm not dancing.
Come on, neither are we.
I'm not a dancer.
Just when the
How
I
will
can't
you
dance.
celebrate tonight? What does celebrating look like for you?
Celebrations, good question. First of all, with my family, with my teammates, of course. Actually, I haven't seen my dad yet, so.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's on the game, so.
I've been looking for him.
That's the first question that's the question I wanted to ask you. Now I have the time to ask you. What was your first thought when the ref blew the whistle? I'll share mine. When I won it, my daughter, because it was her birthday. That's the first thing I wanted on the birthday of my daughter, so that was my first thought. What was yours?
First, I made a free kick, a stupid free kick. I never had so much pain in my stomach ever before. When I pushed him a little bit, I was like, nah, why am I doing this? I gave them a chance, you know?
And then after when the ref blew the whistle, what was your first thought?
Yeah, and then when it was just full of emotions, because it's been such a long season. And I got brought here to, of course, win the Champions League. And then to win the Champions League is the first thing I was thinking. I was just like 100 kilos away from my shoulders, kind of feeling. I don't have a daughter, so I didn't think of this. I was just thinking of this club the first time. We actually did it, you know. We completed the treble. That's what I was thinking of. The last time I cried this much in my life.
Man,
We didn't expect to see
Amazing, man. That was a brilliant. Shout out to them for winning that. But I wanted to share a little bit of this. Like before I go.
Thank you. Mister,
Hi.
first, I'm gonna ask you, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You are not the boss. You,
I'm good.
as a human being.
I'm good.
How are you? All good?
Good.
Let me say one thing. I love Thierry Henry when he asked that question. How are you? It's so simple, but powerful. He said, how are you? Not as a manager, but as a human being. Like, that is brilliant. We need to do that more often. Let me show you again.
You, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You are not the boss. You,
I'm good.
as a human being.
I'm good.
How are you? All good?
Good.
I would say it myself, because you can't say it. I think for me, you're the best coach that I've seen in history. That's me. That's me. You don't have to answer. I will say why. First and foremost, because you improve players, and that's valuable for me. And second of all, you are creating positions that people down in the history now are going to form players to be able to play in those positions. Do you remember what you did for me to wake me up? Because I was sleeping.
Kick your ass?
Yeah, that you did also. But the DVD, Liverpool DVD, do you remember? You took me out of the training ground, so it wasn't like a coach talking to a player. It was two people that love the game, I guess. And you told me you want to see those eyes back. And I told you, if you want to see those eyes back, that I'm a son of you-know-what when that happens. And you said to me, let me deal with the son of you-know-what when that happens. That's why, for me, you're the best. What did you do for Alan to understand what he had to do in order to be on the verge of winning a treble?
I don't know. So I remember when I was appointed a manager from Barcelona. So, and I know the previous season was not, the first season there was not good and easy for anyone. But I remember when I was a spectator what you have done in Arsenal. So, and for me, have a player like you, the movements in behind, like with a good guys like Leo or Andres or Xavi or wherever. So it's a dream come true have a player like you know that. And I think all the managers would try to, to get out the best, for the players that you have. And with Erling, it's the first season, so overcome all the expectations that we had. On and off the pitch is it's unbelievable. I think how the connections he can do better, but it's normal. He was 22, 23 years. I remember Vidal when
I do also.
when we were together with 27, 29 years old. I said, and he improved a lot the last years in the build-up, becoming the best central defender left to read commits in the build-ups in from behind. So with Erling, imagine with 23 years old or 22 that he has.
I mean, the transformation can be as much as Erling wants to take it, I think, but and I didn't see him moving like he was moving since the Leipzig game. I think
All right, chat. I think I just wanted to show you guys like a little bit of that. I think that is a great conversation Thierry Henry had with Pep Guardiola. I highly, highly recommend you guys, take a quick peek at it. It's not a long interview. It's just a short conversation. And you just kind of learn about Pep Guardiola's mind, the way he thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he improves players, okay? And Thierry Henry gave you a little bit of what Guardiola did to him as a player. to improve what he did for Henry to improve. So you saw how he asked what he did. You know what I'm saying? For Haaland to perform like this, for Haaland to keep breaking records. It's like, what did you tell him? Like, what did you tell this guy? How did you really get the best out of him? So I highly recommend. Shout out to Guardiola. Shout out to Manchester City. And shout out to you guys for, you know what I'm saying, tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I really, really would appreciate if you really, you know what I'm saying, that hit that subscribe button. It's free, guys. It costs $0 to you. Just hit that, you know what I'm saying? And unless you're a hater, why wouldn't you just hit that? Like, why would you hate? You know what I'm saying? Why would you hate on a brother, man? Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Say something, you know what I'm saying? Don't be a stranger. Say something on the comments. You feel me? But like I always say, if you already subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You feel me? Because that means a lot to me. Like, you're the best. And one day, I'm going to bless you. I'm a man of my word. Watch. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. I got a lot of other topics I want to get into. So stay tuned. And if you can join me tomorrow, that'd be great. But until next time, my friends, there's one thing that I say before I go, and it goes like this. Please, pretty please, make sure you take care of your mental health, because it's very, very important. Mental health is important as much as physical health. But until next time, my friends, adios.